Hello everybody. Today I'm going to it's going to be a shorter stream, I think. I'm going to work on adjustments for atonements in the shorter because at the moment it looks like I need to have a better distribution of atonements in the shorter mode, and I also want to make it so that you can unlock certain lacrima. So not all of the lacrima are available from the start. Some lacrima, especially more complicated ones, need to be unlocked after a certain time. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is look at the atonements because I have used them. Okay, I thought my sound wasn't working. Okay, I used them in the order that I made them in. 2, 1. So I think what I want to do is maybe add the previous ones to... I'm not really sure. Shop offers 4 cards. I mean, starters are a blessing. This is really where it gets tough. But curse is also... Maybe what I need to do is start with a curse needs to be at 5. Something like this. Okay, let's see. Journal day 1 is okay. Nothing. Day 2. I mean, we can just do it here. Day 1 is fine. Day 2 needs to have... Start without a blessing, maybe? Start without a blessing right away? Maybe shop offers 4 cards. So this is A3. Day 3 can be start without a blessing. Day 4 start with a curse. And day 5 is turnless max. What? Despair. Right. And that's A4. What? Yes. So day 4 is A1. Day 3 is A2. Alright. So something like this. This should be more like a difficulty curve. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I could also combine them. Yeah. No, not at first. Let's just do it this way. So, how did I set that up? I think I did it somewhere here. Yeah, okay. Atonement. Oh, yeah, that's easy. I said 3, 2, 1, 4. So basically number 4 stays the same. Is that true? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah, because this is not too hard. This is just a bit weird. And then without a blessing, then it starts to get a little harder, and then start with the curse, but you still have the blessing. And then you have less max despair, but still have the blessing, so you should get a lot of curses this way. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah. Alright, the next thing that I want to do is... I mean, I should probably look at the other ones too. Let's see. No, that's fine. Okay, 5 new lacrima to unlock. Okay, let's see. What this needs is, and I've made a plan for this somewhere around here. Let's copy the plan over. I did get something. Okay, never mind. Add required first fight 1 to material relations. I'm going to add this to meta statistics as well. So first fights 1 to meta statistics. Material relations. And found material. If first fight done. Set unlock the true. Check. Next to unlock. Set unlocked to true. Unlock false. Okay. All right. Let's do it this way. Okay. First fights 1 in meta statistics. It should be easy. I hope. Yes. Plugins, JSON format. Total fight. Something with fights maybe? Total fights. Oh. Wow. Okay, so there is already something. That's good. Let's open up our script. Where it says meta statistics. Total fights. And now we're going to say total first fights. That should be it. Alle Verweise suchen. Run statistics, total fights, and if end fight, reset counters, end fight routine, after end fight routine. No. Any other statistics that I can use? After end fight routine. Let's go back here. Clear board, update fight, end fight routine. Add locked fight end. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is this. If run statistics. What? Okay. Total fights. Oh, total fights started? No. Is then we're going to say this. Total first fights. Let's see if that is correct. Yeah, I guess so. It starts at 0. Okay, and after the first fight, this should be correct, yeah. Okay. And in here I want to say check Akama to unlock. Okay. We are going to say this total first bytes. All right. Now we need to say, we need to add it to the JSON. Required first bytes. Material relations. Let's see. That's a good one. Okay. Not in first run. Public int requires first bytes 1 0. Okay, so we can say this. Let's see. Okay, I think I want to just write a number here. Make a list of them in a separate window. Okay. I think ambush is one of them. Let's go for a list really quickly. Damage taken is fine. Provoked could be one. Maybe. On dice roll, no. Enemy blood is fine. On attack is fine. On card revealed. Yes. I mean, most of not in first chapter, I guess. Maybe. On full despair, it's fine. Curse triggered? No. This definitely. Enemy heal. Enemy death. Ally attack? No, that's fine. No. It needs to be only the ones that are actually like cool to unlock. This could be one. Although I kind of like it to be always available. Let's add it to maybe. Shuffle deck is fine. Creature exhumed. Could be one. Draw 5 spells, discard card. I mean, no. Inaction last turn. Yeah, Let's put it on the maybe list. Alright, Bliss is a good one. To unlock, I mean. Draw card, reduce despair, exhume. Exodus is a good one. Exodus, I think I want to add Exodus for sure. There's no maybe. Lose gold, discard card. Yeah. Ambush. Already added. Resist. Resist could be interesting to add later. Let's put it on the maybe list. Cooldown, gold. Impulse, that would be funny. Parasite, kind of have to rework Parasite, I think. Tiny. Tiny is a good thing, I guess, for later. Yeah. Steel HP, Steel Lacrima, Fracture. Fracture could also be something for later. Exile. Exile. Might be a good idea for later. Explode. Also. Might be a good idea. Evoke, never mind. Repeat. Target Initiator. Oh yeah. Increase per total fights. No, that's fine. Look, the Eternal. No. Kind of, I don't know. Double values, Frenzy. Glass Cannon. Could work for later. Summon Mirror. Okay, this is definitely... Mirror, definitely want something for later. Recycle, Permanent, Recruit. Natriol, Pin. Pin could be something for later too. I don't know. Mulligan, Flip. Flip also? Yeah. Stun, Charm, Incinerate, Quake, Gust, Maul, Mad Ray. This is all from the magic deck. Random buff. Yes and no. Ah, that's it. Okay. Then let's go with these 5. I think I could also... Let's see. Ambush, yes. Exodus, yes. Yes. Tiny, yes. Mirror, yes. Flip, yes. These are 5. Bliss is okay. Resist. Fracture and Exile are also really expert mode, I would say. That's fine. Okay, let's put these to later. Ambush. I've added it here. Which one of these should I add first? I think Exodus is first. Exodus is really cool. Or Tiny. Tiny could also be first. Flip is something for later. It's a little advanced. Mirror as well. Ambush is really... Let's put it this way. Tiny, Ambush, Exodus, Mirror, and Flip. Okay. Let's do that. We are going to say this requires 2. Clicked Tiny. This one, Exodus. Requires 3. Mirror. Requires 4. Flip is 5. Okay. We did that. Let's put it over here. Just to see that what we did. That's 1, 2. I mean, yeah, but let's edit anyway. Add unlocked meta statistics in found material. Okay. Meta statistics is right here. Found Lacrima. Discovered. I'm gonna say public pool unlocked is this true by default? No. That's a good question. Because if it's in found, that is a very good question. Let's say unlocked is true by default, but unlocked notified is also true by default. Do I need that? I guess I do. What if it's trying to think what would be the best approach here? Let's see. It means that I would have to add these manually at the beginning. Wow. What to do here? Let's see. Found Lacrima list. Where is this used? It's a new list. Find Lacrima by name, add Lacrima, or find or add Lacrima by name. Check for winning deck Lacrima. Check for master Lacrima. Find or add. That's crazy. So are you saying that all of them are already here? Is that true? I guess. Mastered true, mastered false. Oh, found blessing is also here. Okay, that's good for later. Okay. So what we need to do is to make this work. Let's start fresh. if not the first one. So is material available? What this needs to do is materia okay. It says if materia required first bytes 1 is greater than 0, then it checks find or add materia if unlocked. No. No, it just needs to say if meta statistics total first bytes 1 is greater than greater or equal to materia required first bytes. I think that's it. But the problem is, where do I how do I notify the user? So I guess if file is done, find all Lakama which have to total first bytes 1. Set needs unlock notification is true. Okay, and splash screen, get Lakama with display name. Okay, so that's the new plan. So we can see this here if materia is smaller than statistics measure, meta statistics, first bytes is greater than this. Smaller than this, then it's return false. Okay. Also Wait, that doesn't make any sense. If that is 1... Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. 0 if this is greater than 0 and... That makes sense. Okay, get material relations. What's that? We don't need that. We needs unlock notifications false. Okay. End fight. Card game manager. End fight. Check. Okay. Now we need to do following. Find Lacoma which have first run set needs true. Find keywords. Find all. We are going to say public. Public. What do we need? Find all Lacoma which have this. Which means how do we call this? Get Lacoma for bytes 1. Int first bytes 1. Okay. Get synergy? No, I need. Relations dictionary. Aha. For each ability in relations. How can I go through that? Maybe just through a list? Dictionary. For each. Hmm. Values is a value collection. Huh. Let's see. Hmm. Is that correct? Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, wait a minute. Needs to use a link, I guess. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. No way. There's no way to get that. Patience, please. There's no way. Please. Not even there. Fuck. What? Where is this used? Oh. Alright. Alright. Wonderful. Can I do that? I guess I can. All right, and now we can say, what's that? Name. The statistics. I guess it's just Lakama data name. Yes. If, oh no, what does it do? Okay. If found Lakama is null, just return. Okay, otherwise we're going to set found Lakama to needs to draw. Okay. And then save. Alright. We have a notification. And it's only used when it's not when it is actually unlocked. Okay. Which means on the splash screen we can already check. Splash screen. But what if I have more than one? Well, there's no support for that. Show, check achievements. Okay. Find Lakama with if found Lakama is null. Return. Yay. Found Lakama. Unlock is false. And pop up. Wow. Show pop-up message. Huh. It's not here. Ah, okay. Okay. Found Lakama. Name. Unlocked. Yay. Let's check the translation. Bestow. Ambush. Okay, it's just this. Oh my god, this needs to be here. Well. Plus new Lacuma unlocked. Okay. Save. Whew. What is the what is the Germany for this again? Entsperrt. Unlocked. Okay. Then we can say we can make the function find Lacuma with notification. If otherwise return null. Turn null. Right. Okay. Splendid. So, in theory, this should work now. I have this. So Tiny should not be available unless I win the first fight. Yeah. Then we can do the same for blessings. All right. Let's win this fight and see what happens. Inflict tiny. Is false. Okay. Will it die? Will it die? Yes. Okay. Run plugins. Okay. Needs unlock notification is true. Is this set for anything else? No. So in theory, if I abandon run, tiny. Oh, wow. Cool. Did it reset? Needs unlock. Okay, false. Nice. So now I should. Okay. Mm-hmm. I will try. I will test it again. Yeah, I want to reload it. Let me reload it, please. Set this to true. Tiny. All right, that is really bare bones, but it works. Okay. That's fine. All right, now I want to do the same for Lacma. Blessings, I mean. So this works, that's good. Everything is done. Okay, let's pick 5 blessings, which should be hidden by default. Let's see. Blessings data. Sneak attack. Yeah, it's just the 5 new ones. Sneak attack. Embiggen. Carnage. Dying Wish. Undercover. Yeah. These are the 5 new ones that need to be unlocked. And in blessings data, we need to actually required first fights won. Right. So we're going to see, okay, undercover is I guess this is fine in this case. I think I'm going to alternate. So I'm going to say 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Which means I'm going to have to change this for materia. Where it says 1. Then this needs to be... This needs to be 3. This needs... Oh no, this is fine. This needs to be... Oh god. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's get the list out again. Inflict is first, then we have sneak attack, then this needs to be this, and this will be 5, and this will be 7, and this will be 9. Okay. Ambush is 3, that's correct. Exodus needs to be 5. Then Samamera is 7, and Flip is 9. Right? Then we can say blessing starter. The same for this. Dying Wish is 8. Sneak attack is 2. Embiggen is 4. Carnage is 6. And undercover is 10. Yeah. So that's 10 runs with unlocks. So this needs to be added to blessings data, which means blessings. Blessings data, yes. Then we have public 0. It's always 0 by default. Then we will say so this is now in the game. Then we're going to do the same for the Lacrima when the fight ends. Check. Unlock. Check. Blessings to unlock. We're going to copy this. Okay, how do we do that? Lager for fights 1? No. This needs to be a list of let's see, blessings maybe? Cards? No. Data? It's inventory. Okay, relations. I see. Blessing. Blessings. What does it do? Sort blessing by name. Load blessing database. It's blessing data. Okay. Align. Blessing exists. Get all blessing data. Get random blessing. Get blessings for random. Oh. Get blessings for random. Generate blessing card. Get blessing data per name. Get blessing data. I don't need a list, I think. I just need a... I mean, I could also get the list. List? Get blessings for random. Okay, let's see. Get all blessing data. Wage. Blessings. Blessing data. In blessings. If. Hello, Arithmeticus. I am working on an unlock system where you unlock certain lacrima and blessings over time. So right now you can unlock these. Inflict Tiny, Ambush, Exodus, Mirror, and Flip. And it depends on basically how many rounds you have played. So what I want to do is, if you play 10 rounds, you have unlocked 5 blessings and 5 lacrima. And it doesn't matter if you win these runs, you just need to win the first fight in this run, basically. So even if you lose, you still have something unlocked. And the reason I'm doing this is not only because unlocking is a cool feature, it's also to kind of reduce the complexity of the game early on and then slowly open up the complexity. So yeah. This system I think is a cool addition. Yeah. Yes, you can do that. I do want to add as you know, an unlock all button, something like that, for people who just want to play and not unlock anything. But yeah. Originally I wanted to lock it behind winning the first boss, but I'm not really sure that's a good idea. Yeah, exactly. That is what I want to do. I might still, you know, unlock it after the first 2 fights or something like that. But I think the first fight is fine. Yeah. That's it. If blessing data is equal to this, Huh. Oh. And how is your life going? What are you working on? Get all blessings. Why is this not working? Get all blessings data. Oh. Single list. List. Let's try this. Okay, that's better. Then we're going to say blessing data. No. We need to say meta statistics. Statistics blessing, found blessing is statistics manager. Meta statistics. Find blessing by name. Blessing data name. Okay, if meta statistics. Yeah. Is null. Return. Actually, continue. What? Okay. What the fuck? Continue. Otherwise, found blessing. Notification. No. Statistics blessing. Unlock. Needs unlock notification. Is true. We don't need all of that. We need to save statistics, however. Okay. And then we're going to say set the wow. This is fine, right? Yeah. Splash screen. Check, unlock, notifications for blessings. All right, statistics, blessing, found, blessing. Bind blessing with notification. If found blessing is null, return. Found blessing is false. Then we will say this new blessing unlocked. Found blessing. Blessing name. And this probably needs to be called blessing. There it is. Blessing. Replace this. Ooh, new blessing unlocked. All right. Neu. Oh my god. Translate. Neuer Segen freigeschaltet. Okay. Freigeschaltet. Das ist das richtige Wort, das ich gesucht habe. Cool. Let's also add it to Russian. And something is missing. Right. What about statistics that most people don't play games even twice? I wonder how different it is for roguelike games. Oh. Most people will play your game for like not even a minute, I guess. Actually, most people will not even play your game at all, even if they bought it. Did you see that article? There it is. Okay, you see the article. Okay, yeah. I mean, there is even, and I think there was a bigger news page picked up this blog post and basically, yeah. La la la. Statistics blessing. Find blessing with notification. I don't know. It's not really something I think about a lot. You can look at statistics from my other games, and it's usually not bad, which is kind of surprising actually. I can show you. I mean, Half Quick is definitely an outlier. Let's see. Okay, Half Quick Trilogy. So it says Half Quick Trilogy is medium time played 25 minutes, which you know is okay, you know, but there's like 4,400 people who have more than 200 minutes, so that's insane. But if you look at, for example, Cat and Betty, it has 428 users and playtime is around 23 minutes, but it also kind of varies. So here you can see between 1 and 10 minutes is the majority, right? It's like 179. But then there's like 37 people who really liked it. And for tournament, only like 75 people played it. But also the median playtime is 1 hour, so that's really cool. It feels to me like people that actually played tournament actually enjoyed it, so that feels okay. You know, this is what matters at the end of the day. If blessing needs unlock notification, then return the blessing. Yay. Oh, are you fine? Okay. So it checks for an Unlockable, otherwise it checks for a blessing. And this is really, I will play it more than once, I can assure you. Okay, that's great to hear. Thank you. That is great to hear. Found blessing. Okay, this should work. This should just work. You know, pray to Todd Howard that it just works. Okay, error is gone. Which means, I think if I... If I win the next fight, let's see. I'm still not sure about the first fight, but I think it's, you know, what if it's only unlocks after the first boss? Then I think if you die somewhere around here, then you don't get anything. I think it's fine, I don't know. I don't want it to be too hard to unlock new things. And I feel like if you have to win a run, if you have to win a fight, then you're already in the run anyway. So, but yeah, abandon run, sneak attack. Oh, it works. That's cool. Now I probably need to make this pretty. Right now it just tells you the name. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. No. Let's win the fight, please. Okay. Abandon run. Ambush, yay! Is this correct? Yes, that's correct. Okay. So another problem is that this also needs to be checked here. So that's a bit of a problem, I guess. Let's see. Collection. I did write something down earlier. What was that? Check if blessing is unlocked. Ah, yeah. Oh. Okay. Blessings. Oh no. Check if blessing is unlocked. Get blessing by data name. Is blessing not initialized? Get blessing. I think it's for random, right? Get blessings for. Yeah, okay. If it is already offered, pick again. Blessings count? Okay. So all depends on this function, I guess. Get all blessings data. Ooh. List, blessing data. Filtered list. Filter blessings. Is new list. Blessing data, okay. For each. Blessing data. In blessings. If blessing data. Oh my god. Requires first fights 1 is smaller. No, wait a minute. Is smaller than this. Actually, if it's, then we just continue, right? Otherwise, filter blessings at blessing data. Yay! Amazing. We checked for the existing blessings. I mean, for the unlocked blessings, right? Okay, this needs to happen in the. This needs to happen in. Wait a minute, what does that say? Okay. I think yeah. Okay, I need to do the same for collection. Collection. Show tab blessings. If I, yeah, Or found blessing. Ah, damn it. Oh my god. I should just make a function for this. Card game manager is blessing unlocked. Blessing data. Just make a function. Make your life easier. Public. Pool is blessing unlocked. Blessing data. Oh. If statistics manager, etc., etc. If this is 0, return true. Otherwise, if it's smaller than this, return false, return true. Okay. Then we can use this function right here and also in collection. Or card game manager is blessing unlocked. Damn it. This is a blessing starter, not a statistic starter. Oh no. Oh no. Find blessing by name. The YouTube interview went well. I'm surprised the Twitch followership didn't explode. Hey, Streiwinkel, you watched it? That's crazy. It's less distracting this way, so maybe a blessing. True. Yeah, the interview was nice. Found blessing. You enjoyed the story behind the Catty and Patty game? Nice, yeah. I think I got a few followers, or maybe just 1 or 2 wish lists. I did not mention my Twitch. Maybe that was the reason why it didn't explode. Meta statistics blessing. I guess I need to. Something is wrong here. Blessing. Blessing data. Found blessing data is. Twitch can't even explode anymore if you are not a celebrity in a different domain. If you to explode on Twitch, you need to explode on other platforms. Basically, that's what it is. Get blessing by name. Get the, okay. Wow. Found blessing name. Please work. Work with me. Ah, that doesn't work. I guess not. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. Let's see. Oh my god. Your next game should be a co-op with proximity chat. They are all the rage nowadays. They are. But by that time I make this, it's not the rage anymore. Not all the rage anymore, so. Start, no. Collection, blessings. Okay. So this works. That's good. It looks like shit, but it works. I mean, it's okay. It doesn't look that bad. Just weird that the unlock is wrong. But that's fine. Okay. Maybe take the formula code with proximity chat, or maybe what? Without proximity chat, okay. Maybe proximity chat without co-op. Ah, I see what you're doing. Yeah. Take something existing and add a bot to it. Ah, I wish it was that easy. Yeah. So it's basically Half-Quake, but without co-op and without proximity chat. Okay, got it. To really stand out from the crowd. Yes. And now we need to make a show tab lacrima, I guess. Something about this feels wrong. I hope this is not throwing any errors. I think I'm going to do it this way. Show blessing is true if found blessing. Found blessing is false. Show blessing, sorry. Show blessing. Okay, let's do it this way. That feels a little safer. Alright. Show tab lacrima. And what? Oh, right here. Yeah. This needs to apply here. Not card game manager. Oh. Wait a minute, does this have two now? Okay. Is lacrima unlocked? Lacrima? Huh? Interior relations? Is this it? It is. I totally restarted. Okay. Here's lacrima unlocked. any function here that can help me? Oh yeah, found Lacoma. Oh. No, that's fine. That is still fine. Is Lacoma unlocked? Found Lacoma. But that is statistics Lacoma again. Damn it. Damn it. Can we do something about that? Yes, I can say material relations. I mean, I can just do it inside of the function. Wow. Okay, and now we need to find the material relations is where am I? Inventory relations get material relations for material data name. Ooh. If material relations data is null, return false. If material relations data required is okay, return true, and then we can say yes. Okay, that's it. We did it. I think we did it. The only thing left to do is make it pretty. I hope so. Also, it should probably show a log instead of, yeah, there it is. Oh, it shows the name. God damn it. Damn you. Damn you. Why? Imagine if games compiled in 1 second. Utopia. Not if you're Jonathan Blow. Just make your own engine. Just get rid of the overhead, you know? That is interesting. Does he have 1 second compile times? I think it's like 1 millisecond. What? Shouldn't it be question marks? Ah, found plastic, there it was. Found. Oh my god. Or not card game manager is Lacama unlocked. Found. Does it work? Yes. If material data is null, return false. You just have to invent your own language. You know what I read today? That was really funny. I read a blog post today by... what was it called? Game industry. Oh no, where was it? By creator of Rust. What is the... there it is. Got it. Okay. So this is the guy who made, you know, Garry's Mod and Rust and things like that. And he wrote this article. And there was a paragraph that I found really funny. He said, you can make your own game engine or use Unity to make your own game and release it on Steam. That was really, really funny. I'm not even sure if he meant it as a you know, you can either make your own engine or make a game kind of thing. I think he did. That was really funny. But yeah, that's a really cool blog post. But I mean, this is your plan at the end. Get good at something, make money from it, make it last as long as possible. Yeah. But this sentence, yeah, that was really funny. So you can either make your own game engine or you can release games. That's basically what he said. Unless I misinterpreted it. Yes, exactly. That is exactly what I think he meant. I've seen similar puns in Game of Homebrew. You can use whatever, but the games that release are built on GB Studio. A complete game engine, right. You can either build your own Game Boy or release actual content. Yeah. Yes. What about blessings though? Oh. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, that should be it. That should be it. Yeah, I mean, you can still lose yourself even by just making the game. Why add another 5 years to the process by making your own engine? It just, I don't know, it doesn't make any sense to me. Unless you're having fun doing that, then you do you know? Okay, blessings. Is this all right now? Yes, it is. Okay, that's good. So we have unlocks. We have we just have to make it pretty somehow. Or not. Or not, you know? Just leave it like it is. Making an engine was more rewarding in the 90s for sure. Probably. I don't know. If you are John Carmack, maybe. If you're not John Carmack, I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, abandon. Give me something new. New blessing unlock. And begin. Oh my god. Is it here? Is it here? Where is it? Yes, it is. Oh. Nice. I can imagine the need for a custom engine if you push some performance heavy concept. Game with 10,000 units is going to lag without default game object. Yeah. I mean, there are games still coming out today which probably would not perform great in Unity or whatever because they have a bespoke game engine, of course. Yeah. But yeah, that's good. All the power to you. I guess that's it. I mean, I can probably try and make it pretty. To make it pretty, I would have to make a separate pop-up. But maybe it doesn't need it. You know? Let's see. I can set the notification. Yes. M begin. To true. Let's do this. All right. New blessing unlocked. M begin. Wow. The best thing that I can do is probably display the card. I'm not really sure. Collection. Blessings. And begin. Let's copy this. Let's copy the card. Set this to true again. Oh. True. Oh. Now I can move this here. Yeah, at least the font should be different. That's true. Paste as child. I'm trying to think if I can do something else. Like this maybe? Where is it now? Ah, so. Because it is... Ah, you're thinking in... Okay. Card font. Is this... Oh, it is. It is disabled. Wow. Pop up. Oh. How far does it need to go? Okay, that's better. So this is something I can do, I guess. Display it like this. new new card unlocked. I'm only half joking. Then you cannot even press OK. Yay. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I just need to make a different pop-up altogether. Can you feel the motivation that I have today? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Let's put you back. Let's put you back to -8. A little bit closer to here. I don't know. I guess the ideal one would be have it here. Then the title here. Center again. Move it up a little bit. Remove the name. And let the card speak for itself. Yeah, sometimes today was a really weird day. Let's just put it that way. X is weird. Something like this. And then where is the pop? Ah, there it is. Okay. The background needs to be a bit bigger. Scale it. Oh, what? Oh, that's not the background. I mean, this one is the background. I mean, no? What about this? Okay, this is the one. So kind of like this. New blessing unlocked. The button is... What happened to the button? Oh, there it is. Okay. Maybe like this. Yeah. Put it back in the center. Where is the card? Yes. How about that? New blessing unlocked. And begin. Okay. To do that, we need to do the following. First of all, I'm going to make a screenshot so I can bask in its glory. Then, oh, stop it. I'm going to make a plan. Yes. The plan is make background bigger in scale, which means in this case it is it this? Yeah, okay. Scale is this. Wow. Move button down. New button position is this. Exquisite. Generate blessing card. Put it in front. Set layer to pop-up. Layer order to 100. Position 0, 0. Something like this. And that's it. I did change text. Wait a minute. Yeah. The text also moved. Copy. Position. Move text. Position. Okay. That's fair. Okay. Then we will say the following. In splash screen. Show pop-up message. And does this return anything? No. Damn it. Ah, damn it. We can make a... We could make a variant from this. That is probably a good idea. Prefab. Message pop-up. Where is it? Yes. Let's make a variant. Let's put it over here. Put it back in. Make a variant. And let's call it unlocks. Nice. We are going to say bool for unlocks is false. For unlocks. Then we use the new prefab. Otherwise this for unlocks. Yes. Oh. For unlocks. True. And here we need to generate blessing. And make it a child of Let's see how hard this is going to be. Remove that. Card game manager. Where is the pop-up? There it is. Unlocks. In unlocks, we're going to set all of the changes that we needed to do. For example, the position needs to be this. Does this work? Paste position. Yes. Make background bigger and scale. Does this also work? Yes. Button down. Da-da-dum. Button down. Achieved. General blessing card. Okay. That's still open. Let's see that it works in theory. We're going to set this to begin. Needs a notification, please. Return. Huh? Begin. Please, 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 please. True. You could just work. That would be great. Oh, there's an error. Oh. It did work. It worked, but something happened. What happened? Ah, okay, I see. -3, what? -1 and -3. Okay, so this is revert. Revert. Yes, okay. Let's try it again. No. Needs a notification, true. Collection, return. Okay. All right. We don't need the name anymore. Can get rid of that. We only need to show this and then add blessing by name. We just need the card. Add blessing by name. Get blessing by name. Card game manager, blessings, get blessing by name. Card, blessing, card is, and found blessing name, blessing name. It might work, it might not work. That's yeah, that's a profound saying. Transform position is actually, first of all, the parent is, can this just return the pop-up? That would be great. That would be amazing. Message pop-up. Return pop-up. Yes. Oh, return null. Okay. Then we can say message pop-up. Is this pop-up? Transform. Stop. Blessing card. Transform position is new vector. Oh, local position. Local position is, let's just put it at 0, 0, 0 for now and see what happens. In theory, once I close this pop-up, the card should also be destroyed. It's not the best thing on the planet, but it is what it is. Okay. Yes. Plugins, JSON, and begin. True. Collection, return. Where is the message pop-up? Yes, okay. Embiggen is here. Oh. Just needs the correct sorting layer, I guess. Let's see if that worked. Pop-up. 100. We're almost there. What is that? That is amazingly ugly. That is not... What? This thing's being... Where is it? Oh. Aha. Alright. Blessing card after display card art, maybe? Show card decoration. If is spell. Update description. What does that do? No. I think I'm just going to do that anyway, but overwriting that. It had to happen at some point. Okay. The transform is alright. What happened with the background though? What happened with the background? We will see. Collection. Yes. Begin. Needs unlock notification. True. Return. Huh? Huh? Okay, now it worked. Good. Does the card work now? Blessing card. Set. Layer. I think it's called, what is it called? Pop up. Fair enough. And blessing card, set sorting layer. Layer for background? What does that do? Okay. No. Put card in front. Aha. That's a perfectly reasonable name. Sure. Of course. Let me scroll, please. Thank you. I guess this needs to be a little bit smaller. Not really sure what happened there. Okay. Let's see it in the game. Collection. Begin. True. Return. Huh. Why? Huh? Why does it sometimes work and sometimes not? Huh? Needs unlock, please. I'm confused. Oh, now it works. For some reason. Alright. The message pop-up worked, but then it disappeared again. Why is that? Why? It is on 100. Huh? Oh. Okay. That's interesting. Blessing card. Set target local position. Alright. New blessing log. What happened to the to the button? Button needs to be around here. Around here. Then the card needs to be around here. Button did social distance. It might be true. Isn't it a bit late for that? We already passed everything. But yeah. .5. I guess it's fine. Let's try that. Let's try that. And the button needs to be a little bit lower. Kind of like this. Does this change the Z axis as well? Yes, it does. Oh my god. I swear to God. Needs to be 2. Yeah. You are at 0, please. Okay, this is the button now. And the text is fine, I think. So let's fix the button and the background. Button position is... Button. Is this... Why? It needs to be a 0. You don't have to overdo it, Unity. It's just a 0. Why is it scared of just being a 0? What is happening? Do you see that? I want it to be 0, but it doesn't let me. Why? Guess something in the script is doing something. Oh, no, it's... No. Something is happening anyway. Doesn't matter. Okay, the card position is fine. Oh. Did I forget to fix the background? I'm not sure. Let's see. No. Prefabs, unlocks, buttons. Paste. Add 0, please. Okay. Alright. Any reason you're using Notepad++ over VS Code or IDE? Oh, I'm using I'm using it. VS Studio. There it is. Notepad+ is just for my personal text file. You know, where I just plan out the tasks that I want to do. And it's also for the whole JSON files. Yeah. Yeah. Also, I kind of like Notepad++. I don't know. All right. So if I set the notification to true again, you like the plugins? That might be it. Yes, that might be it. Meta statistics. JSON and big. True. It worked, but then it disappeared again. Why? Why do you keep disappearing, my friend? Why? Show pop-up message is show. Are you always working alone on stuff now? Yes. Pretty much. As opposed to what? In a team, you mean? Or I mean, I have some... I mean, you know, for the art on the cards, I was in contact with some artists. And... yeah, but that's basically it. Two or three people team or something sharing the same vision? No, it's just me. It's just me. Relatable, that's great. So you're a solo developer as well? That is crazy. What is it? What is it? I'm trying. Wait a minute. So the position is wrong. It is completely wrong. That's because it's because... wait a minute. Maybe that's not the best solution. It could also be... I just recently got into it. I had a vision for a great co-op horror game. A great co-op horror game with proximity chat or a replayable arcade like Outlast Phasmo style game. Oh, okay. I decided to start with it and learn everything I need along the way. That sounds nice. So this is your first game, or... we were just talking about games earlier, and Arithmeticus said that I should work on a co-op horror game with proximity chat. That is why. That is why I said that. First game I make myself. I usually didn't code. I usually wrote dialogues and system logics. Oh, okay. So what are you using? Unreal or Unity or Godot? Or are you writing your own engine? Unity, alright. That sounds good. That sounds good. What made you decide to use Unity? I'm always looking for people who know more about code than me. Ah, okay, yeah. Unity was less complex than Unreal? Yeah, I think so too. Unreal can be quite daunting. Not really sure how else to say it. It's like I came from Flash basically, so this was Unity was the first engine after using Flash, and I think it's not exactly similar, but it feels similar in a weird way. I don't know. Now it works. Okay, that's fine. Unity at least is more learning friendly compared to Unreal. I think so too. Yeah, I think so as well. Now it works. But to be honest, I only looked at Unreal like an hour or so. Even that. People say it's really cool for Blueprint, like for visual coding, but I don't really like visual coding. I tried it and it's just visual coding is like so messy. Like imagine making something more complex. I mean, people are doing complex stuff, like the creator of True Charles and games like that, but I could never do that. It's just too much. I tried visual coding in Unity because there are several plugins that allow you to do that. And I tried it with my first game, or one of my first games. And then I was like, I had this visual graph of just moving your creature around. And then I'm like, wait a minute, this is just like 4 or 5 lines of code in C#. And then I started putting everything in code again. Yeah. I don't like any coding. If I don't have someone to look over it or cooperate on the coding side, I get lost sometimes on where I left what lines and where I connect the stuff. Right, okay. I guess that might be... So you don't like coding in general, or is it something that is just hard because you don't know much about it at the moment? So do you think you could get better at it and then enjoy it, or very hard to understand for me? Okay. Right. I mean, the way I learned it, I had to learn C# as well, like in alongside Unity. And I did this in 2015. And the way I learned it was to... I made Pong in Unity. I just followed a YouTube tutorial to make it. And yeah, that was basically it. And the next one was already a game that was using sprites that I drew myself. But I allowed myself to make really messy stuff, like messy code and not worry about anything. I think that was a big learning experience. Basically, if I was in a 2-man team with a good coder and I have the vision and assets, I would probably make the most fire games. But great coders are all employed or not working on smaller teams, right? Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, if you don't like any coding, for me it's the constant problem solving that I think that I like so much about coding. I don't really know. At a certain point, I got really addicted to it. I can't even solve real life problems. Okay. That might be that might be a problem. Maybe fix those first and then go back to programming. No, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's I mean C# is the first language. Not really sure. I mean, my very first language was Turbo Pascal, and then I learned Perl, which is basically a scripting language for web development, and JavaScript. JavaScript, I think, is really noob friendly, I would say. So if you're an unexperienced programmer, I don't know, maybe look at JavaScript and try to find the fun in programming through that. Bro spawned into a coding language. The first language was German. Oh, yeah. Same. I'm from Austria, so. I did not spawn on Earth with a coding language, don't worry. I know you live next to me. Oh, right. Yep. Yeah, but the truth is, if you can code, you're unlocking so many things for yourself. So it's like, and I totally understand the initial hurdle, because back in 2015, when I started working with Unity, there was a huge resistance, even in my brain, where I was like, I don't really want to learn programming, which is why I tried visual coding, because I was like, I don't really want to learn this C# thing. But then I just sat down for a month or so, and I was like, okay, I will write Pong, for example, and see how far it gets me, and then make a really small game as a second game, and just, try to solve little problems like, okay, I want to change the sprite. How do I get access to the sprite? How do I change it? And sooner or later, you kind of find your way around it. I don't know if it's programming is I think programming is not hard, honestly. It's just something that you have to keep doing for a few weeks, like a month or so. And then, yeah. So maybe if you do it like for 30 minutes a day or something like that, and after a month, then you can look at it and say, okay, I really do not enjoy it. Or maybe after a month, you're like, okay, I got over the hill where I'm uncomfortable with it. And now I can do basic stuff. And then maybe from basic stuff, you can do more advanced stuff. And then sooner or later, you're a programming wizard who can also create really awesome games now, because, as you said, you are the visions and assets person. The only code I've done so far for my game is working movement, including sprint and crouch, working headlamps with random event flicker function, and post-processing effects stuff. Okay, in the span of a week. I mean, that's for a week, that is a lot. That is definitely okay. Moving, including sprint and crouch, headlamps with random event flicker function. I mean, that's really good. And post-processing effects. I mean, again, you know what I did the first time I touched Unity? I made Pong, which is just two pedals and a ball flying around. So you're working with ChatGPT to learn. ChatGPT is a great tool for that, I think. As long as you still double check sometimes and try to understand the code that you're getting. And it definitely wasn't a thing back in the days. That's true, yeah. No, but ChatGPT is really cool for learning new stuff. Yeah. And I think you're on a good path. This sounds awesome. This is how you learn programming. You have a, like, for example, sprint. Okay, I want to add a sprint functionality. How do I do that? And then you look it up in ChatGPT or whatever, and then you work on a small problem, and that is how you learn programming. So yeah, I think you're on a good path. Again, as I always say, is programming in itself is not that hard. It's just a list of conditions and, you know, actions and stuff like that. The only thing I'm trying to figure out right now is how I can build a lobby of the game to test out all the functions, like post-processing combined with assets and lighting. The lobby of the game. So you're jumping right into the find another player kind of problem. Where it's like you immediately jump into the multiplayer part. I mean, I have to say that making a multiplayer game like this might be very daunting as a first game. I honestly wouldn't have any idea where to start. So in that regard, you're probably already better than me. I've never touched multiplayer in my life. So if you get this done, then hey, you have done something that a lot of people cannot do. Or will never do. Okay, true. Let's try it again. I'm not sure why it's not always working. The thing is, I have this vision, and it might or might be the greatest horror game of the decade if I manage to pull off all of my ideas. I mean, for you, I hope it is. So many custom mechanics that I design myself. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, you will only know if these mechanics work as soon as you test them in playtests. And until then, it's you cannot really say. I will say that a lot of my ideas that I thought were great on paper, they died in playtests. They just, you know, just arrived on the scene and then and I'm like, oh, this sounded greater in my head. The mechanics themselves have to work. It's just about the coding side of it. They're all designed specifically for what I'm trying to make. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. Since you've pretty much played every horror game on the market. Alright. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt and I will allow it. And I will say, okay, you are probably on the way to making the best horror co-op game ever. But again, until it is reality, nobody can say. But one thing you can do is keep working on it and keep finding solutions for every little problem and get closer to. I mean, having a vision is a really important part of getting things done. So having a vision is already very good. That's already more than a lot of people have. So that's great. Testing card, disable, collider, I guess. So what kind of assets are you making? Are you making 3D assets or what is your... Since you were mentioning assets. Embiggen. Needs notification. True. Okay. Yeah, now it works. The rotation still needs to be fixed. We can do that. Transform local Euler angles is -8. 8F00. Play. Yes. Plugins. True. Since I'm way too unskilled in art stuff, I bought asset packs that I'm just gonna alter a little bit to fit my style. But a lot of the assets are meshes to put on objects and stuff, if that makes sense. Okay. Ah. Why did it rotate? Missing card, reset. Rotation. What does that do? Blessing card is false. Please. Please don't rotate. Stop rotation? No. Stop movement? No. That should be it. Yeah, again, just keep working on your vision and keep in mind to have something playable to test with people as fast as possible. That's really important. Just get anything done. An ugly prototype just to test your ideas and see if you're on the right path. Alright, now it works. Are you planning on making the pop animated? Like having the card till left and right slider or keeping it still? At the moment, no. I mean, I can add an animation to it if I wanted to. What is happening to the... Why is it minus? Oh, it needs to be... Oh, it needs to be 0. Ah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Sorry, Mr. Card. But yeah, I totally see what you're saying. It needs to be animated. Like at least a little like bounce effect or something. Some kind of juice. Yeah. I can do it actually. There is a function for this. Let's see. Collection, return. Alright. The rotation works. That's good. Now the only thing... yeah, true. Let's see, blessing card. I disabled the collider because I wanted to have... What is the name called? Zoom in. That's what it's called. What does that do? Okay. Okay. Yes. Gotta be careful. Blessing card. Scale. Default scale is Alle Beweise. There it is. So I think I can get down to this. And make it look like this. And make it look like this. And 0.8. And then I can zoom it in once it appears. Maybe that helps. I could also add like a particle effect. Things like that. Yeah. Collection. Let's save that. Just don't go too much, less is often more. True. That's true. But the truth is usually never a bad idea. Why is this not always happening? I'm a little confused. True. Collection runs. Now it works. Ah, see, there was a little animation. It's a bit too much. So I'm going to... I mean, I can probably adjust the... the whole pop-up again. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. That's crazy. True. Return. Okay. So I would need to move this up a little bit. Let's say to here. Let's start with the background again. Scale. Kind of like this. Scale is 0.73. I need a separate thing for this. Scale for pop-up. Why? Then we have the title. Text Mesh Pro is position. Text Y is this. And the button needs to be further down again. Like this. All right. Let's try it out. Unlocks. Text Mesh Pro is this. Then scale is this. Scale for background. All right. And button needs to be further down. Cool. That should work. Begin. True. Let's see if it works in the beginning. Okay, never mind. Oh, yeah. There's a little animation now. So that's better. Cool. Yeah. Nice. All right. That was a good suggestion. The next thing that I need to do is do the same for the lacrima. Now I just have to make it so where the card itself is gonna grow and shrink slightly until you press OK to give it some depth. It's gonna grow and shrink slightly until you press OK. Ah, you mean like, okay, yeah, okay. I will not do that right now. Yeah. The problem is the card object is, let's just say it's a complicated object. But I could probably parent it to a different I could parent it, yeah. That's true. So I could make a parent object, and the parent object is scaling, and the card is just child object of the parent, yeah. That way it would work. True. But as you said, keeping things simple also is not a bad idea. The next thing that I want to do is ambush, yeah. Alright. Generate blessing. This is here, so in this case I need to generate oh, it needs a canvas. Oh my god. Oh no. Exactly, pull setting, yeah. That could work for sure. Canvas to attach to. Where did I make this? I mean, I guess in collection, yeah. Collection. Show Tablakrammer. I saw the Steam page. Are you gonna sell it though? And for how much do you plan to sell it, or is it free? I'm going to definitely sell it for real money. It's probably going to be I know the number. It's going to be $11.99. Yeah. Price is an interesting topic. Okay. Find Lacama by name. Found Lacama. Slot script. Button. New appear. Oof. Enable shadow. Attach material. If mastered. Set slot inactive. That is a lot of things that I need to do. I was thinking as well about pricing and I came around $9.99 or $9.69 for that. True, yeah. I mean, I'm not even sure. Let me check something. Can you set the dollar price to a meme price? You can set other region pricing to meme prices, but can you do that here as well? I don't think you can. Ah, you can. Okay, never mind. It's just a bit awkward. So if you're here, then you can, you know, the suggested prices, but you can type it here. Yeah, it's just not in the suggestions. But yeah, you also have to figure out the regional prices. Which is a whole thing itself. Where is that even? No, I don't even see that anymore. I don't know. This card changes, yes. You can? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, pricing is a weird one. Basically, if you go to low, then the value suggestion is also low, so I don't know, it's really weird. Pricing is weird. Found Lacama. Card slot prefab. card game manager. Oh, yeah. Card game manager, collection. Can I do that? Yes, I can. Oh. This is going to be the pop-up transform. We're going to put it at exactly 0, 0. A slot script, that's fine. Enable is true. Function call doesn't matter. Apply from string name. Okay. This is found Lacrima name. Replace that. Material slots add. No, I don't need that. Let's see if that works. No, it doesn't work. There needs to be a canvas. Oh no. Oh no. There needs to be a canvas. But let's see if it works in theory. Just the two of us. Hello? Unity? Okay. Open. Plugins, JSON tool, and begin. Needs true. No. I want to see that. I'm not sure, but I think I will just have it as universal price. Too much headache checking other countries' conversion rates. I mean, Steam is doing that for you. Steam is suggesting prices automatically for you, so you don't have to worry about it. But there is a big but. Because Steam is not the best at conversion rates, so you have to, for example, hello, Mr. Number One Favorite Viewer. Basically, what you have to do is, yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. It is a headache if you're looking into it into more detail. But what I can suggest is that at least look into pricing for Brazil, make it a little bit cheaper than the suggested price, and yeah, you might look into other regions and make it a little bit cheaper there as it than Waves is suggesting, basically. You will get a lot of positive comments for that. Why is it not working? Oh, that's a blessing. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. It needs to be, what did a tiny, yeah. Not happening until at least mid-end next year anyways, yeah. Yeah. Making games takes time. That's for sure. Maybe Brazil doesn't exist anymore, but then... I mean, if you mean that... if you mean that your game will take 50 years, okay. But thank you very much, Rupert. That really means a lot to me. You're hearing a new song, Rupert. See? This isn't even out yet anywhere. This is totally new. I just made it like last week. It's for this game. Alright, so in theory it works. I just need a canvas for this. How do we do that? We are going to say pop-up unlocks. I'm just going to add a canvas here. Yeah. Canvas. Hello. I can't hear much, to be honest. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right, let's... Yeah, you are very exclusive. Card 3D, card canvas. What does it do? World space, default. Okay. That should be fine. World space. Sorting layer is pop up. Yes, 37. Yes, as you should. You should feel very special. Always. Collection. Let's try it out. I see what you're saying, yes. Said I'm not really that much into card games anymore. I need some kind of competitive factor. That's fine. We all have our little addictions or primary ways of getting our dopamine hits. I totally get what you mean though. There was a point where I could only play MMORPGs because I needed the real life interaction. The real person interaction. Thank you. There really was a time where I was playing Final Fantasy XI and I could not, for the life of me, play any other games than you know, MMORPGs. It's like I tried playing single player games back then, but it was like, it was so boring because there was nobody else walking around, you know? WoW addict. I never played WoW, but I was a Final Fantasy XI and Final Fantasy XIV addict, and I was also playing Star Wars Galaxies. Star Wars Galaxies was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. Where did my canvas go? Where did my canvas go? May I say something? It depends, Sir Rupert. It depends. No, it's I totally understand. It's like once you have this interaction with other people, playing a game on your own is really weird. It's like, huh? Where are all of these people? And especially if you're into competitive games, then there is a certain adrenaline or something like that that you don't get anywhere else. Dark Souls games too, and they are single player unless modded or PvP. True. Dark Souls is yeah, maybe that's hitting the same spot in some way, in some weird way. You're going to grow some greenies? That sounds really exciting. Wait a minute, greenies? I was a little bit too naive, I guess. Gotta steal some soil now, somewhere ninja style? Okay, Thankfully, I have Ref here to make sense of it. Where did my canvas go? Why is my canvas not here? I swear to God. Is this the wrong one? Oh, it's the wrong one. Aha. For unlocks. It's true. How about now? Canvas is on vacation. Oh no. That means he will never return. Oh my god. What am I gonna do without my canvas? Are you sure it's green onion? What are you what are your greenies actually? Because I was thinking, you know, just vegetables or something, but it sure does sound like you have other intentions. This is really crazy. Why doesn't it always work? Inflict tiny. Needs unlock is true. That is insane. What? Huh? Huh? Rucola, you know, I know rucola, yes. Oh, now it works. Amazing. It works amazingly. Canvas. Let's try this. There it is. There it is. It has been revealed. Oh my god. Yay. Even has a shadow. Alright. That's good. Now I only need to make to do the following. Pop up. Get component in children, I guess. Canvas. Canvas. On vacation. And then I'm going to say slot. Transform parent is canvas on vacation. Transform. We're going to put that over here. Or anything else. I'm here just in time for a tiny big reveal. Yes, exactly. How is it vegetables? It's just tasty grass. So you're growing green onion and rucola. That's it? No radishes? No tomatoes? I mean, at least you gotta go for the radishes, you know? And yes, we have just revealed the... What was it? the tiny big reveal, yes. No visa codex. You know, I told this before, but I was in Amsterdam about a month ago. And as soon as I exited the train station, the main station, what was it called? Amsterdam Central. It smelled like weed. Like the whole inner city. It was incredible. It was nauseating. And it never ends. If you keep running around in the inner city, it never ends. It just keeps smelling like that. Sometimes a little bit more intense, where you're like, okay, wow, that's really fresh. But other than that, yeah. Funny as locals coming up and offering you a hit. That did not happen to me. Tomatoes on my window, too ambitious? I mean, okay. Is Snoop Dogg made his residence there? Probably, yeah. He's probably one of the main attractions there. I don't even know what weed smells like, to be honest. It's kind of hard to describe. It's like sweet and like pepper at the same time. Kind of like that. I don't know. I don't know how else to describe it. Slot transform local scale is new vector 3 3 3, and then we will say slot script display title set material title text show material title. There it is. If it's that easy. Sounds nice. Should try some, I guess. Thank you for Mr. Stream. You are going to get me in trouble. To be fair, different strains smell differently too. Ah, okay. There is no universal smell to it. Interesting. See, I never smoked weed, so I know the smell because if you we have some CBD sometimes, you know. That's some medical CBD. Yeah, but Amsterdam was crazy in that regard. I'm still not sure why it doesn't always work. Maybe I should try some weed. Maybe then coding would be better. There it is. It's a big tiny. That time you can absolutely legally grow and smoke weed in Voices of the Void. It's the game, by the way. You should try it. No pressure. How crazy? Yeah, it was bro. That's crazy. No, it was really cool there. I really enjoyed my time. Canvas is 0, 0. This is also 0, 0. Where is the material title? Oh my god, it's so big. It is so big. Can we reduce the size of that? What is 1? That's not big enough. It needs to be at least 2, right? Yeah. Alright. Let's try 2 instead of 3. And I'm going to remove that from text. Tiny big text seems about right. Incredible, yes, I know. No, Amsterdam is a very beautiful city. Yeah. Unless you know certain parts. I spent the whole weekend trying to compile my project, failed miserably. I never missed C# so hard in my life. See, that's good. Somebody in here is missing C# and the other one is trying to learn it. See, Raf, it's at some point you're going to miss it. You can get attached to your coding language so much. I'm not missing C#. Can't miss something I never had. True. Alright. That needs to be a bit lower. Definitely. Maybe like this. Something like that. Oh, -1. -1 exactly. That sounds good. -1 exactly. Oh. I can't type anymore. Oh my god. And now slot script. Disable collider. Disable. Well, time to dive into the spreadsheet you gave me now that I'm finally done relaxing after my holiday. Oh. I'm glad to hear that you took some time off. Yeah, the plan is to release a new demo build. Hopefully by the end of this week. So maybe on Friday or something like that. But if you cannot make it until then that's fine. I will just push it in a separate patch. The reason I have to release a new build rather soon is because the game was accepted to a Steam event. And this happens in the first week of August. Instantiate. And I think there is an earlier deadline where people already get access to it. So yeah, this is why I need to be a little bit quicker this time. I'm really excited about this Steam event. Really looking forward to it. I'm really confused why this is not always working. New lock unlocked. Okay. That seems fine for now. Okay. But yeah, this is the item for Nick. La crema? What are you talking about? Also, what project were you compiling? Does it have anything to do with your vegetables? Or was your vegetable just a detour because you were frustrated about your coding? It was in your game? Alright. I think I'll try to push all the text today during night run so you can get me a test build tomorrow and then I can use tomorrow to spearhead and what fixes there can be. Okay. That sounds fair. Let's try that. Alright. So in theory, if I play a run and finish the first fight, I should get a new unlock. Let's see if that still works. Start. Let's finish a fight. Extra success. Wednesday, I just want free food. Ah. Is it really free if you... What? New like Exodus. Okay, nice. Can we try it again? Wednesday is Liz's stream day, and after that I'll be having evenings spent playing Warframe with friends. We got some nasty endgame content to clear this week. Oh. That sounds indeed nasty. Why is it nasty? I want dirt cheap food. Ah, I see. Abandon? Continue. New blessing unlocked. Oh my god. I'm unlocking so many things. That is free. I'm getting really confused. Is Robert just putting plants out on the street somewhere? And he's standing there whenever the police comes around and he's like, I'm making free food. Just let me be. And the police is like, no, this is not your land. Okay. Oh. Now we have a problem. Oh my god. It's locked. It is soft locked. Alright. Just pick it up outside. Eternity and unlock screen, yes. I will be right back. I need some water. just like the plants. Okay. Yeah, thanks for the follow. Okay. Let's try to fix that weird issue that we just had. Which is probably happening because it's happening too soon. No worries, I'm going to, for now, working on my game some more, getting random footsteps sound system going. Oh, that sounds nice. And eat something, but I'll be back checking in. Maybe I can give you some more slight ideas, or you can help me out sometimes. Or we go out eating something and touch grass. Sure. So many options. You're giving me so many options to choose from. That's nice. But yeah, keep working on your game, keep working on your vision, and yeah, would be nice to see you again, definitely. Peace. Peace out. All right, I'm going to try and fix that by delaying it. Start coroutine. Check unlock notifications. Routine. IE numerator. All right. Here to turn new, wait for seconds, 0.1f, and keep working. Break. All right. Oh. Try not to fix it by breaking something else. That is an everyday challenge in life. That is an everyday challenge. Let us reset it to meta statistics. Yes. First fights is 0. Yes, Mr. Viewer. What is your concern? What ails you? Tell a story? Oh my god. What kind of story do you want to hear? And we will rate it. Oh my god. About a dragon? So, in my game, Half-Baked Trilogy, about love. Okay, it's a dragon story now. Sorry. In my game Half-Baked Trilogy, there is an enemy that's called Dragon. It's not really a dragon. He just keeps screaming, "I'm a dragon," and the voice of that creature was a co-worker of mine, basically a friend of mine, who later in my life became my boss. So every time I replayed that game, it was this enemy that kept jumping in my face, screaming, "I'm a dragon," and it's the voice of my boss. So read that story. And if you want a story about love, well, subscribe. Your boss was a dragon, indeed. Nee. Bend and run. Continue. Alright. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, now it worked. Five out of 10. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. You know. For a bittersweet ending. I mean, I kept killing him, so in the game. I'm not sure it was bittersweet. I'm like, "I'm a dragon," and I'm like, "Wah!" Yeah. New blessing unlock. Alright. You may share what what are you sharing? You also April. Fair enough. Mm-hmm. Return to time. Oh, new luck on ambush. Okay. Ah, it stopped working again. Crazy. That's crazy. Why? Why did it stop working again? What happened? It is crazy. Huh. I got a new job recently and I'm just a month in and my boss raised my pay by 30%. Are you serious? Wait a minute. If you got a job and just a month in and your boss raised it by 30%, does that mean you're working for free? Because then, even if you get a raise by 30%, you first paid 30% more than we agreed on interview. How is that possible? Is that a riddle or is it really something that happened to you? If that is really something that happened to you, maybe in that month you added so much value to the company that the boss was like, okay, I'm giving you 30%. Other than that, I don't really know what to tell you. Congratulations. It's my life. Fair enough, fair enough. So, is that a job involving C#? That's really crazy. 30% increase. I mean, it depends. Did you start with 1K per month? Then a 30% increase is kind of necessary. You know? You're also better in C# than me. I mean, alright. Nobody knows. You might be. If you got a 30% increase, you might be. Nobody can argue with that. Oh, no. Who knows? Give me a fight. Please. I would like to have a fight. Alright. So, is this card game against death? It is. It is like chess against death, yes. Like 7th seal. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know why, but I can never take you seriously. Okay. So it's probably stuck because return to title? Let's see, return to title? Ah, yes. Interesting. Okay, something happens there that makes it not work. We can try. We can try setting it higher. That would actually help with the flashbang. Let's see. I wanted to start the game with my other hand, but it was not possible. Okay, no, start. There should be a shortcut for this actually. Escape. Return title. No. Oh my god. Oh no. Pressing escape too soon. It's not a good idea. Oh, I kind of don't want to fix that. If that happens to you, you're screwed. I'm sorry. Continue. Does it work the same way when you end a run compared to when you return to main screen? I think there's a difference. I just discovered that there is a difference. Because if I abandon a run and go back to the splash screen via the endgame pop-up, then it works. So there is a difference there. And it might just be a race condition. That is why I keep increasing the numbers. Keep going. And now back via return to title. Oh, yeah, now it works. Yeah, it was a race condition. That's fair. All right. Abandon run. Continue. Start. Let's do one more test. One more test. And then I think I'm going to go out and meet some game dev friends. Alright, return to title. Oh, there it is. It works. Cool. Let's try abandon run as well, and then it's time to go. I'm already half an hour late, so. Sometimes it really helps, you know, talking to other game devs. I mean, it always helps. Yay! Alright, it works. Nice. Good job, Nick. Good job, Roped. You did it. Alright. I will stream again on Wednesday. And probably make a new build tomorrow, as you said, Nick. So maybe we can work together or not. If you don't make it, then let's see sometime this week or whatever. But I will stream again Wednesday, and I hope to see you again then. Thanks for hanging out with me. Goodbye.